Alright, this information's a bit work in progress as it's day 2 of Beyond Light, and this information could be changed, or there could be new information in the future that is slightly different. But this is just the beginning of getting aspects and fragments for your Stasis subclasses, right? You get these quests pretty much after this Beyond Light storyline, and maybe after Varix's storyline as well. He gives you some quests after you do everything, right? And you get this quest eventually called Aspect of Control, and this lets you get the aspect Shatterdive. But in order to finish this quest, you only need to actually get the Stasis grenade launcher, which is Salvation's Grip. You get that exotic quest once you beat the storyline. You go to the Drifter and you could pick up the quest, and you have to finish that first because you need to have the grenade launcher to destroy entropic shards around Europa. There's 5 you need to destroy, and there's 9 in total. I'm not sure what the other 4 is. I never checked yet, but there's videos out there that show the locations already of where they are. So just go get the gun, shoot the stuff, and you get the first step done out of the 2. The second step is to go back to Risk Reborn Approach in the Crux of Darkness. So if they don't know what that is, it's a bit hard to show here from a video or my stream. But you have to backtrack back where you came from getting this entropic shard, and man, I don't know the names already, but it's in one of the areas. It is an awkward area, but I can show you what it looks like. I guess you have to kill a bunch of enemies, and then you'll get the shatter dive once you kill the enemy, basically. So this is a room. This is the Crux of Darkness. We're in the middle. I don't know if you can recognize it. It's kind of blurry because that's just how streaming encoders with a ton of particle effects from Beyond Light. This is what I thought when I saw Stasis for the first time, that when I'm streaming this game, if I ever get a better PC or better internet, it's gonna look really bad, as it's just gonna be very blurry because of just how, you know, the particle effects, there's too much to encode and compress. So it's this room here in Riss. I forget the name of it already, but if you recognize the room, you head over here. I'm sure there are other guides that can actually show you a full thing there, but this is just a little short intro to the new aspects and fragments. We'll get into game and I'll show you all the fragments you can earn. It's on a hunter. I'm not sure if a hunter is different aspects, but it is something like that, maybe. I have no idea. So the final enemy to kill is an Overload Captain. Of course, there's a artifact mod. If you use a Stasis grenade, it'll disrupt it. So if you have that equipped, you might as well get that artifact. It's pretty good with the right grenade. And there you go. We kill the guy there. Make it much blurrier here with our Stasis super. And you commune with the dark. Honestly, forget the name of it, but there we go. Shadow Dive. This is your first aspect. You can equip it if you know where to equip it from. So it says you Stasis aspects. You acquired my first one. Go into your inventory or your character screen. You want to inspect your subclass, of course. Actually, I don't know why I do it here. I'm just gonna go and do it in game, probably. I know, but you click apply, and it gives you 2 fragment slots. You see on the top right, fragment slots is 2 out of 3. So I think I'm just reading it there, but yeah, I'll just do it in game, I guess. I have no idea. No idea why I'm doing that. Also, I messed up slightly. My recording's gonna mess up here. One thing I do want to show is that when you do finish the quest, the stranger's icon will be flashing. It won't be like a quest marker, but it'll be flashing. And now this is where the grind starts. To get fragments is you have to go and talk to her, and she'll give you. You have 3 choices you could do. Or you'll get a fragment quest, and you have 3 choices. It could be either Crucible, Gambit, or Vanguard, or Strikes, and you choose 2 at a time, basically. This is like if you like Crucible, then do Crucible ones. If you like Vanguard ones, do Vanguard ones. If you like Gambit matches or playing Gambit, do Gambit ones. It's pretty much up to you. I chose Crucible first. It's a bad idea. The Crucible bounty one is super hard to do on Hunter compared to Warlock and Titan. But so I chose a strike one just in case I didn't like the Crucible ones. So I'll probably do that eventually. But the Crucible one's a bit difficult just because you have to get frozen kills, and Hunter doesn't really have a good way to freeze people compared to like Warlock and Titan. Warlock has their melee, which shoots an ice bolt, freezes you instantly. So like the melee for Hunter doesn't freeze them automatically. So it's a bit of an issue there. And like also the Warlock's super, it just freezes everybody. So I don't know. In the Hunter one, it's hard. You can't control what you want to hit really. If you just, I don't know. It's hard on Hunter. I'll be real. But doing it on Titan or Warlock is probably easier on Crucible, pretty much. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to. Okay, we're gonna go over the fragments we can get from the stranger. So I didn't claim them. I did finish the Crucible one. Took me about 2 hours, or not 2 hours, an hour-ish, because I suck at the game, getting 35 headshots and freezing targets. We can see that now. We have a strike one and all that fun stuff. So at least loading into matches or into the game is actually, you know, not that bad anymore. So it's a feel good that load times are very minimal for me. All right, so now we talked to the stranger, and now she has a selection of fragments you could choose. So here are all the fragments you can choose from. You get memory fragments as your currency. You can choose one of each. So we'll go over them slowly. So we gain a freezing. Wait, hang on. We gain bonus damage when we freeze a target with stasis, but you get negative 10 strength. This one increases the size of your stasis when you destroy a stasis crystal or defeat a frozen target. So it's bigger AoE damage, no setbacks. Here we have when you defeat a slowed or frozen enemy, you get class ability energy. So you dodge your rift or your shield or barrier. This one, your slows last longer, and it will last longer if they linger, pretty much. So you get plus 10 strength for that. This one, we have defeat frozen targets with weapons, grant super energy, but get negative intellect and negative discipline. So it's not that bad, honestly, but you have to freeze targets though pretty often to be worth it. And this one, shattering a stasis crystal, temporary to boost your grade recharge. Shattering additional stasis crystals will increase the benefit. So this one I think is one of the better ones, but you have to use probably the wall grenade one and the grenade launcher exotic. So let's just acquire this one, because I think I'll use this one more than all the others. We get them all eventually. And there you go. Now we go, okay, fragments. Now we have a fragment that we can apply. We get plus 10 resilience. And here we go. And here's the aspects in game here if you want to see that. There we go. That is fragments and aspects there. But we can only do this, it seems like 2 a week, or get 2 a week, or only just 2. I don't know how to get other ones, or more than 2, but maybe on multiple characters. I don't know how that works, but there we go. That is the fragments and aspects. You could probably get more aspects eventually, but it probably requires more quests. That's why it's a bit early. So too early to know more information about that. But you can see here, this is shatterdive there, as it's pretty strong. You can use it infinitely if you want, pretty much. So yeah, has that, I guess. I don't know. Can't really show off this aspect or fragments. We probably could. Maybe I'll change my grenade just for this. Actually, you don't have to. We have a grenade launcher. Okay, let me go and find some enemies real quick, and we can show off this fragment. Okay, now we have this. I'm throwing a grenade because we need to use it for testing. It's a really strong grenade, honestly. Okay, so let's try breaking a crystal here. Oh. And you can see in the bottom, now we have improved ability regen. Do it again. And it refreshes it. Oh my god, this is insane. Kinda, not really. That only counts for crystals, right? Like that. Now we have regen, ability regen. Oh man, this makes it so much cooler. The grenade launcher. Depends on how much crystals. There's like one small crystal equals 6 seconds, and then 2 crystals equals 10 seconds max. So 12 is just 12, right? Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. This is very useful. And PvE for sure. Grenade. Throw the crystal. Shatter. Get ability regen. But it relies on the crystals, right? You have to use the crystals. And shatter, which can be gives you that you stand still for a bit, so it does make you a little bit invulnerable. So you worry about that. But you could keep always having the wall. If you just use the wall one, you can always have your ability regen pretty much. So without using the grenade launcher. So there we go. That is it for aspects and fragments for now. I will get more, unlock more eventually, but it takes time.